Hello, everyone. Welcome to the BIM Practice online classroom. Families are the basis of a Revit model, and various elements are composed of corresponding families and their types. We can easily manage and modify building models by using the family tools to add standard and customized elements to these models. Proficiency in family commands is the basis for creating 3D family models. In this lesson, we will explain how to utilize the blend command based on real cases. The task is to accomplish the cup-shaped foundation and monument models according to the dimensions given in the figure. By the end of this lesson, you will learn to analyze the composition of forms by combining the features of the blend command so that you can master the skills of creating simple models. You will also develop the habit of reading drawings properly and cultivate a spirit of continuous pursuit of excellence. Task requirements: create a model of cup-shaped foundation according to the given dimensions. Before modeling, perform a form analysis and select appropriate commands for different forms. The model can be split into 4 parts. The first part is solid extrusion in cuboid, the second part is solid blend in truncated pyramid, the third part is solid extrusion in cuboid, and the last part is void blend in truncated pyramid. 3 commands will be used for the model: solid extrusion, solid blend, and void blend. Create a new family file. Select the generic metric model. Save it to the specified location and name it cup-shaped foundation. Step 1. Create a reference plane. Set the view to front elevation view in the project browser. Because the components are complex, we need to locate them using reference grid lines. Click the Reference Plane command button in the Create tab to enter the Modify Place Reference Plane interface. Click the Pick Line button and modify the offsets according to the grid line spacing. Enter the offset 400 and click the target grid line. Enter the offset 200 and click the target grid line. Enter the offset 400 and click the target grid line. Enter the offset 600 and click the target grid line. That completes the drawing of the reference plane. Step 2. Create the extruded form of the first and third parts. In the project browser, switch to the appropriate floor plan view. Click the Extrusion command on the Create tab to enter the Modify, Create Extrusion interface. Click Pick Line and modify the offset according to the graphic dimensions. Enter the offset 900 and select the target grid line. Enter the offset 700 and select the target grid line. Click Trim Extend to Corner and select the target grid line. Click the check mark to complete the creation of cuboid form above the first part. Keep the Pick Line button activated. Enter the offset 2300. And click the target grid line. Enter the offset 1700 and click the target grid line. Click Trim Extend to Corner and select the target grid line. Click the check mark to complete the creation of cuboid form below the third part. In the project browser, switch to the front elevation view and adjust the depth of 2 extruded forms to the corresponding reference planes by extruding the shape handle arrow. Now, we have created 2 extruded forms. Step 3. Create the truncated pyramid of the second part. Click the Blend button in the Create tab to access the Modify, Create Blend interface. Select Work Reference Plane, Setting, pick a plane, select the bottom profile line of the extruded form of the first part above, select Floor Plan, Reference Level, then select the Rectangle command to draw the top profile line of the truncated pyramid. Click the Edit Top button, switch to Front Elevation View in the project browser, select Work Reference Plane, Setting, pick a plane, select the top profile line of the extruded form of the third part below, and select Floor Plan, Reference Level. Click the Rectangle command to draw the top profile line of the truncated pyramid. Click the check mark to confirm and complete the creation of the truncated pyramid. Switch the view and adjust the depth of the truncated pyramid to the corresponding reference plane by extruding the shape handle arrow, and complete the creation of the truncated pyramid of the second part. Step 4. Create a void blend form of the fourth part. Click the Void Blend command in the Create tab to access the Modify, Create Void Blend interface. Select Work Reference Plane, Setting, pick a plane, select the top profile line of the extruded form of the first part, and select Floor Plan, Reference Level. Click the Pick Line command, enter the offset 530 and click the target grid line, enter the offset 330 and click the target grid line. Click Trim Extend to Corner and select the target line, then complete the drawing of the bottom profile line. Select Edit Top and switch to the Front Elevation View in the project browser. Select Work Reference Plane, Setting, pick a plane. Select the bottom profile line of the truncated pyramid and select Floor Plan, Reference Level. Click the Pick Line command, enter the offset 500 and select the target grid line. Enter the offset 300 and select the target grid line. Click Trim Extend to Corner and select the target line, then complete the drawing of the top profile line of the void blend form. Click the check mark to confirm and complete the creation of the void blend form. Adjust the depth of the truncated pyramid and void truncated pyramid forms to the corresponding reference planes by extruding the shape handle arrow. That completes the creation of the 3D model of cup-shaped foundation. Case 2. Create a monument model. Create a monument model according to the given dimensions. Before modeling, you need to perform a form analysis and select appropriate commands for different forms. First of all, we know from the figure that the monument model is divided into 5 parts, namely, top, body, bearing platform, bottom platform, and the steps in 4 directions from top to bottom. The commands of solid sweep, solid blend, and solid extrusion will be used. Create a new family file, select the generic metric model. Save it to the specified location and name it Monument. Step 1. Create a reference plane. Set the view to Front Elevation View in the project browser. Because the components are complex, we need to locate them using reference grid lines. Click Reference Plane on the Create tab, click Pick a Line, and modify offsets according to the grid line spacing. The offsets are 4,500, 5,500, 1,800, 3,000, 19,000, and 1,600. Then, complete the creation of the reference plane. Due to time constraints, further details will not be elaborated here. Step 2. Create the bottom platform. Click the Extrusion command on the Create tab to access to modify, Create Extrusion interface. Click Pick a Line, modify the offset to 10,000 according to the graphic dimensions, and pick 4 offset lines. Click Trim Extend to Corner and click the check mark to confirm and complete the creation of the bottom platform. Step 3. Create steps in 4 directions. For the extrusion operations, you can refer to the creation of a step model. I won't repeat it here. Use the mirror and revolve commands to generate the steps in other 3 directions. Step 4. Create the bearing platform. For details about operations, please refer to the example of the extrusion command. Step 5. Create the body. Refer to the blend example tutorial for the application of the blend command. Switch to the front elevation view in the project browser and adjust the body height by extruding the shape handle arrow. Set the material for the bearing platform. Create a new granite material. Set the appearance type. And select granite for the material of the body. Step 6. Create the monument top using the solid sweep command. In this lesson, based on 2 model cases, we reviewed the extrusion and sweep commands, learned how to use the blend command, mastered the connections between the form analysis and the commands, developed the habit of reading drawings properly, and cultivated the spirit of continuous pursuit of excellence. That concludes this lesson. Thank you for listening. See you next time.